Alright guys, another day. Let's go to pattern focus and find today's pattern. Scrolling down to this one called Two-Eyed by Karen Klangmeyer. Ooh, that looks complicated. Alrighty then. Let's make this big. Oh, pardon me, I have to sneeze. Okay, so this is what we're aiming for. Something like that. There's a variety of different looks there, I think. Those aren't all the same. Oh, I see. There's, okay, so it's not as many steps as it looks. I get it now. Alright, so this is variation number 1, this is variation number 2, and this is variation number 3. You don't have to do them all. So, where am I going to try? I think I'm going to try variation number 1. So, we want a grid. Start with a grid. And we're going to put dots like this. Don't suppose I need the dots. So what you're going to do is, starting from the middle, you're going to go to the diagonal and then make a space and then do the diagonal into the corner. And then, I'm not sure you need the arrows, but okay. Then we're going to draw from there up into each corner like that. So it really only has 2 steps. It's not as hard as it seems like it would be. And then depending on how you do your first step, so the first step on this one goes diagonal through the corners. So like it's turned. Each square is turned, right? This one is, each one is exactly the same, all going the same direction. So this one is the same as that one, is the same as that one. And then it looks more like that, which is different result than that. That's interesting. And then this one are more like arrows. So this is going this way on this row, and this is going this way on this row. So it's alternating rows. Makes it look like that. So that's very, very interesting that there's 3 different ways you can do this, but it's really, it looked so scary to me until I really looked at the pattern. It really is only 2 steps like that. This step and that step. So, you know, I would suggest, if you were going to follow along with me, to just open up the pattern and follow whichever one I end up doing here. I may end up doing all 3. Maybe I should do all 3 variations. I probably should. Okay, close your eyes. Here comes my light. Ah! Okay. I gave myself a little border. And I think I am going to do that. I'm going to do all 3 variations. I'm going to do a string like that. And in this one, I'm going to start so I do think I'm just going to have to draw my border. My hand is much better than it was in the last video. That's interesting that just a little bit of practice, a little bit of time to relax and breathe makes my hand, my line work better. I'm going to do like that. That's where I'm going to put my thing here. I'm going to need at least 2, so I'm going to go like this and like this. And then the grid is going to go this way. I want it fairly regular. I want this pretty much a right angle here. Not too curvy. A little bit curvy, but not too curvy. Okay. Then, I'll pick one of these. It's going to go like that and like that, and then come this way and this way, and that way and that way, like that. So then the next one will be the same, like that and like that and like that, like that, and like this and like this. And then this one will be the same going that way. This one will be the same going that way. And this one will go this way. Just making them match. Like that. Right? Right. Okay. So then this one will go this way like this. That way like that, and that will go through like that, and it'll come that way, and you'll see a little bit of that like that, and this one will be like that. Okay, I think I've got my initial thing. I'm going to start with this square because this is where I started, and I'm going to draw this other shape. So from here we're going to go into the corner, and here into the corner, and the opposite. Okay, let me zoom you in. Okay, can you see? Yeah, okay. Like that. And like that. Okay. And then we're going to do that again. Some of these might not be in far enough, but like that and like that. Like that. Like that. This is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It looked really stress, anxiety. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be super hard. It's not so bad. I'm okay with it. And then this one would be, you're not going to see, but it'll come out like that. Same thing here. There and there, there and there. it comes out awesome, doesn't it? If I had just looked at this pattern, just, you know, going through quickly, glancing through, I would have said, oh, that's way too hard. I'm not going to try that. This would have been one of those ones that I would have just skipped over if I wasn't practicing this discipline of trying these daily patterns no matter what. So I am really grateful for Ina and Nicole and this group of awesome pattern designers that find these patterns, figure out how to draw them, and they're not as hard as they look. Thank you for that. This looks like it needs, I'm missing that. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I'm thrilled with that. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to do variation number 2. But I think I'm going to make a separation between them. There. By just sticking a little aura in there, just to separate them out. Okay, and then this one, they're all going to go the same direction. Decide which way I want them to go. They're going to go this way, I guess. So like that, and that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, like so. So we come out from here. Like that. All going in the same direction, and I just was right off the edge of the page, so you didn't see what I did. I'm sorry. Let's scooch over this way a little bit. Okay. Better. And then just do these little triangles up into the corners. Same way. They're just going a different direction, that's all. Okay. That looks kind of the same. Why does it look so kind of the same? But it's not. I know it's not. Guess it looks kind of the same because it's similar. This one ended up weird. Okay, let's try again. Okay, and then they're going to go, they're going to make a V. So they're going to go this way. So then they're going to go opposite that. And then they'll go that way. Okay. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure I'm doing it right, but it's close enough. They all kind of look the same to me. I know they're not because they're drawn differently, but they all kind of look the same to me at this point. Must have to do with shading. Huh. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and do shading with stripes. So, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do on this one. Like that, right? And then over here, do this one. Just like that. And then it'll be this one. No. I don't want to do it wrong. Trying to figure out where it needs to go. Where is the shading need to go? every other one. Just trying to figure it out, folks. Trying to figure it out. So if this is shaded, that's not shaded, then this is shaded. Not shaded, shaded. No, that's not right. It's this one. Let me put a little graphite. That might help me see my shapes. That helped me figure out that shape. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think. Something like that. I'm good with that. I want dark. This is taking me longer than I had anticipated just for the filling in and the shadowing part. The rest of it didn't take as long as I thought. Shadowing takes a bit of thunking. This pen is running out of ink. It's okay, but it's not great. Could be better. Might be time for a new pen order. I try to wait until I need a lot of pens to order from Jet Pen so I can do free shipping. Okay, so this one is variation number 2. And it's got shading somewhere. Trying to figure out where. I don't know how MC Escher ever did his drawings. I get all discombobulated. This one? I want this one. A lot of people, when they see drawings like this, they only can see one direction. Like if you see this as a set of blocks, they only see the blocks in one orientation. I'm able to see the blocks in multiple orientations, and so trying to decide how to shade it, because once I've shaded it, then it will be more permanent in my head as to the direction it goes. But until then, I see them all differently, which is weird. And that's what throws me off. Now I'm good. Now I've got them grounded, all going one direction. There we go. Okay, and then this one, got them shaded in a way that makes them look like that. These. Something like that, I think. Oops, what happened to my, oh no, I don't want to go into the Bible. I love reading the Bible, but that's not what point is today. I've lost my pattern. Somehow I managed to touch my phone and turn everything off here. Alright, so this one is give it even more dimension by giving it a little shading. Like that. Now those kind of have stayed in place. That's a good thing. This one's missing. This one's missing one. Felt like it was missing something, so I added something. Okay, and then this one. Feels like Okay, I'm good with that. And then maybe those spots. Contractors out there trying to clean up. They're working hard. It's gonna rain tonight. Well, it looks like the forecast has moved it back to tomorrow instead of tonight, but it's gonna rain, and it's gonna rain hard. They've issued flash flood watch for the areas below the burn where we had those big fires. The middle to the end of last year. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be bad. So the contractor is trying really hard to finish off wall number 3, get everything cleaned up so that when the rain comes, things don't wash away. I think they finished that wall. Let me peek out the window. Yeah, they put the cap on the wall, so that wall is done. Next step is to do the short little retaining walls from the end of the big wall out toward the street, just like 2 bricks high, maybe 3 bricks high. I don't know how many bricks they're going to go, but just a couple of bricks high, just to have a nice border between us and our neighbors. And then they'll be ready to get the electrician out to wire up the electricity for the spa, and then do the grading in the backyard for the patio and the driveway along the side. They'll be here a while yet. And then when they're all finished with the yard, we're having them paint the house too. They said that they do painting. I was thinking we would have to hire a different crew for painters, but they also paint houses, and you know, I'm really pleased with their work and their work ethic. And I know that they won't do just a slapshot job on the house, where I've seen neighbors who have hired the cheap painters and they don't prep the house properly, and then in a couple of years all their paint is peeling off anyways. I don't want that. You know, it's been more than 10 years since we painted the house. I want this next paint job to last at least that long. So yeah, it has to be done properly. Alright, so you guys have a really great day. I will see you tomorrow. I need to take a break. I need something to eat, and I will be back. Bye-bye.